Hello everyone and welcome over to Darlington, as we are in the middle of the second round of the chase, I think. And right now it seems to me that we've done pretty well with the second round so far. And right now let's have a bit of a recap on what happened last race, which was in Richmond. Yeah, Richmond. And so basically we've now learned that Trey Meeks has now locked into the next round automatically, having won last race at Richmond. So Meeks has now got locked in. So now let's see who else will get a chance to lock into the next round, which will be the last round before the final round. So right now let's take a look at the standings coming up to this race as I bring up the point standings right now. And here are the standings right now. As you can see, Meeks, as I just mentioned, he is now locked into the next round. Sorry, bit of a groggy throat. And Owen Scott, quite surprisingly, is up in second place. He has won 2 races so far this season, including the first race of the season, the Daytona 250. He is currently 23 points behind Meeks. And very surprisingly, even more surprisingly, Flores Jr. He's won a race, but as a driver with only less than 2 seasons experience in D1, he is only right behind Meeks. I mean, he's only right behind the leader by only 38 points. And 6022 have to speak properly these days, this time. So anyway, Lynn Hill also with 6022, and Halleck in 5th. Halleck currently leads the regular point standings this season with a whopping 500 point lead or more, or around 500 points. And Alajo in 6th place, Ricine in 7th, and Sheridan in 8th. And behind the cutoff line we have Walker, Campbell, David Scott and Chen. Those drivers need to make a move on. However, though, if they can win a race, then that's good. They will be guaranteed to the next round, but otherwise they need to make a move on from there. So there you go. This is it. The standings of Richmond. Yeah, the standings coming up to this race at Darlington. And right now, let's make a move on. And let's see who will qualify on pole for today's race. And Trey Meeks, last race winner, will start on the pole whilst I get the volume up. Meeks will start on the pole, Reigns second, Jackie Daytona third, Bradley Rheem fourth, Zach Campbell, another playoff driver in fifth, Dylan Hayden in sixth, Flandre Wilson in seventh, Enos Kaki in eighth, Saber Fox in ninth, and Jackie Halleck in 10th, and the rest.
We're qualifying for Leland Hill at 54. Yes, Leland Hill Jr. at 18.
I think Lean Hill is currently the lowest out of all the chase standards. I mean, no, sorry, Eddie Flores Jr. is currently the lowest out of all the chase standards at the moment. So, yep, 42 drivers. So, it's going to be a bit close as Meeks, Campbell, and Halleck will start in the top 10, but Chen is not that far off, as well as Elijah, so Darlington is a bit of a tricky race. It's a bit of a tricky track to race on. Because it's a very short track, so at most races, at least from my experience, it was difficult to overtake. So, but let's see how the race will go on from there as we will get started. So in the next 10 seconds we shall hear the words of motor racing and away we go.
Drivers, start your engines!
All cars are lining up and ready to go. Let's hope there's not going to be any issues. Wait a second. At least the top 5 cars didn't start in the double file, but the rest are. Sounds weird, but at least everyone will start without any issue as of right now. Hopefully there's not going to be any more issues before we start off the race. We have 92 laps here at Darlington, the historical race where we would have seen throwbacks, but not this year, not this season. And Halleck seems to be on a good position to at least maintain her lead and possibly win the regular points.
Car is down pit road. And the green flag is out at Darlington. Trayshawn Meeks takes us off.
And there is Jackie Daytona right behind Meeks. He immediately takes second spot. He's got the advantage on the inside line, but Dark Rain will start to fall back. And there is Zach Campbell, the other driver currently in the playoffs at the moment, and looks like he needs to up his game. In fact, the only thing he needs to up his game for is to try and get his Elutha first win. Oh, and looks like some of the cars swerve a little bit. That's no good sign.
Flandre Wilson all over the quarter panel of the 31, up in the top 5.
And oh, Jackie Daytona and Dark Rain still battling with each other, but Dark Rain still manages to get back in front in second place at least.
Bradley Rheem underneath the 19 for third.
Interesting battle for second place. Rheem trying to overtake on the inside line, probably trying to race for that second place spot, but Dark Rain seems to be more comfortable down there. As It looks like we're seeing a bit of different racing compared to last season, but too early to say yet. We're still focusing on the races. Trey Meeks continues to lead. Dirt Ray in second place. Jackie Daytona in third. As we move down the order, there's Jackie Halleck, the regular points leader.
Still a lot of side-by-side action throughout the back of the pack, but Meeks had a clean start and he has gotten away from the rest of the field. See Eddie Flores Jr. starting in the back. That's not good for him. He's a playoff driver. He is above the cutoff, but only by a few points. He's going to need to get in the points this race if he wants a comfortable gap heading into the final race at Charlotte.
And it appears to me that Dark
I
Ray is
believe-
catching up to Trey Meeks. So, whilst looks like they are pulling away, the two are pulling away from the rest of the field. Only just Dark Ray having a very unlikely run at the moment in that Rising Sun Enterprises car, which is known for
Well,
being
we've
in the
seen
lower
him
field.
run good before. We've seen him run good before in this car.
We've
I
seen very
believe one
close
of them was
finishes.
at Daytona.
Very close finishes, I think. That near the back, near the front, I think.
RSIE has took a major step up this
They've shown
season.
a lot of speed.
Yes, they have. They have.
They took a major step up the last 2 years, honestly. With that 27 car, showed a ton of speed. Last season as well. It's just like midway through the race where trouble start with them, but I think they got that figured out, and I think they may be in the running for a title, maybe running for a win today.
They
Huge
might be if
possibility.
they can keep that car clean. That seems to always be the trouble with the 27 and 26 car. They always get caught up late in wrecks. So we're going to see if Dark Rain can keep that 27 car clean today. There's over 3 wide. That is Jimmy Irving, Dex Miyazaki, and Nicholas Wright. Jimmy Irving's going to back out of it. That was a very smart move from the one. He's going to lose a lot of time, though. This is a long
Great
race.
move
He
by the-
knows that.
And at the back currently
Great move by the
running
one to
last,
just get out of that 3 wide.
there's Christian Russell
That
currently
was a
running
Do
on
very-
not want to wreck out here early.
That is a very smart move from Jimmy Irving. I mean, he knows it's a long race, and wrecking himself in the car is just not worth it at this early on. As you see, the field starting to get single filed out here at the top, around the top 5, and Dylan Hayden having a strong run today. We have not seen the performance from Richard Petty Motorsports that we would think, or Petty Junior Motorsports, excuse me, that we thought we would see this season. Dylan Hayden hasn't been even close to victory lane, but now he might have a chance this race, depending on how well he runs. There's still a lot of time to have issues, but right now he's closing in on that 31 and the 19.
Enos Kak here trying to make a move on Jackie Daytona with a bit of help from the 48 car of Dylan Hayden. Sounds like a bit of teamwork. Well, more like a driver working together. Two rivals
This
working
track
A
together.
is-
little bit of manufacturer help.
You got one Dodge leading the field. You got 2 Toyotas and 2 Chevys and 1 Dodge. Bradley Ream trying to get back up there.
Look at
No
Jackie Halleck.
Fords. Zach
Jackie Halleck.
Campbell is the
A
closest Ford.
14 moving up.
No way
And there's
getting past.
Alejo in the background.
Oh, that's Sivier. Sivier's on the wall. Sivier's on the wall. Is he
Oh,
going
Sivier
to
in
the
the
stripe
wall.
get
there.
control?
Seville in the wall.
Sivier in the wall. Manages to save
Big
it before,
contact.
before any accident. An accident could happen, but thank God for that.
I mean, that's just one of the perks you get with this track. That right side of your car is not going to be looking the same
Darlington.
when you head down pit road at the end of this race.
We've seen
Indeed.
we've seen races where drivers keep hitting the walls due to it being Darlington, because Darlington is a very short track, maybe too big for even 42 car races, but that's just a thing with Darlington. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes, well, you know what I'm talking about. Sometimes the race can go well, sometimes it doesn't go well. So,
Well,
right
it's
now,
one of the hardest tracks to drive in NASCAR, but it's also one of the most funnest tracks. I mean,
the only
each
fun,
turn is a little bit different than the other, and there's always that impending doom of that wall coming to bite you. You just can't overpush your boundaries here. And look at this. Dark Reign slipping up the track.
oh, they've
Everyone
gone,
loves
Here
they've gone
comes the
past,
19.
they've gone past Enos Kakia. Looks like Dylan
Uh-oh.
Hayden are working. Whoa, three wide,
Three
three
wide.
wide.
3 wide.
Dylan
Try to
Hayden
go
sticking
3
his nose
wide.
in the middle.
Dark Reign's still
Not
there.
gonna go well.
And look at the run. The 27 got off the high side. The 19 just completely stalled out. And that's the benefit right there. You see how much speed you get off exit.
The outside line appears to be better at Darlington for some good or reason. I think this does tend to happen a lot at this track. In fact, it does happen in quite numerous tracks. We're seeing the outside line getting the better than the inside line, which is quite unusual to see. I guess it's to do with the
Well,
track layout.
there's so many lanes you can run at this track. You can run high, you can run low, you can run in the middle. But the high side is always going to get that exit speed off the top.
I mean, this is a short track. When it comes to super speedways, it's a whole different story. So it's probably just the surface from my point of view. But I do
Jackie
count it wrong.
Daytona
Here comes Jackie
all over the
Daytona.
back bumper for second.
Dark Reign still haven't
I'm gonna
moved
try to
away from
move
his
on
second
that
place spot.
27.
Oh, little tap there.
And
He's
successful.
gonna time this run. He's gonna have to throw a slider here,
Is he going to succeed? I
and he
think
does.
He will.
He's gonna get in front.
Looks like
Is-
he
Dark Reign might
will
fight
succeed.
back.
He will
He's
pass.
got
Here
draft.
comes the 31 on the 27.
Wow,
And he
they've got
will take
draft.
the position. He is gonna get second, but look at how close they are.
Oh, look, they're going choo-choo train. Ooh, a bit
This
of a
is-
slight
this
bump
is great
between
if
Hayden.
you're- This is great if you're Meeks. You're watching these guys just all fight it out for positions, and you're just trying to make sure you're getting your laps timed right, so you don't lose your position and lose that lead.
And something to keep an eye out for Trey Meeks, because you know what happened. I remember one race something happened. Basically, we seen the leader basically made a mistake. Oh, bit of a
Oh, contact! Jackie Daytona almost.
bit of a distraction there.
Almost went
Contact
around.
nearly went into the wall, almost into the inside wall. Thank God he saved that.
What a close call. I was just about to say. Oh, another caution. Well,
And
I'll
the
say it
caution's
later.
out.
Oh, there's
Oh,
Lane Hill
Caution!
Jr.
Oh,
Riley Hill.
Riley
The two
Hill
hills.
involved.
The two
Leland
hills.
Hill Jr. 2 Leland Motorsports cars.
Looks like the team are not going to be happy. Oh no, they weren't involved. Well, they didn't get contact with each other. Something. Oh, Senior got involved,
Oh!
and
And Senior
Senior
spun out
gets
Riley
involved.
Hill, and then collected.
Oh,
Miyazaki.
that's
Jesus.
Miyazaki with the close shave.
Seems
Let's take a
like
look
What a close shave for the
I'm not
71.
sure what happened there. See Cam getting a run on the high side, and
I think Crown Jr.
still
and
there's
Senior,
just
Crown, Crown
there's
Jr.
just
and
no room for that.
Crown Jr. and Senior sandwich. I think
was no
Riley
room.
Hill, and this caused
Caesar,
him full control.
that was Caesar Cohen Jr. on the bottom, and Cam Wright Sr. got a run off the top, and I'm not sure if Cam went down or Riley came up.
No, that was Roberto Crown Jr., not Seto Cohen Jr. It's Roberto Crown Jr. Or is it? No, hold on. No, oh yeah, Season Cohen Jr. What am I thinking? I'm getting confused with red cars, but yeah. So Season Cohen Jr. sandwiched Riley Hill with Senior on the other side, and then yep, Riley Hill just lost control, and then got hit by another hill.
Well, that's not what you want to see if you're the 6 team. You got damage on that right front, and I would assume the 6 and a bunch of other guys are going to come down pit road here to get some tires. I
Likely
mean,
so.
you never know. I mean,
Likely
19
so.
laps in.
Yeah, it's
If you're
possible.
if you're one of the
do
guys in
not
the
think
back,
that Lee-
if you're one of the guys in the back, why not come down pit road and try it?
I don't think Leland's gonna be happy with Senior because that's one of the cars he's gonna be driving next year, and I don't know what's gonna happen with that.
Well, I'm not sure who to put that one on. I mean, it might be a racing incident. I believe Cam Senior came down a little bit, but there wasn't much room. I'd have to get an onboard of the 6 to see what exactly happened. I mean, Riley Hill, obviously, I don't think he came up the track. Yeah, he was moving down a little bit there, so I don't place that blame on the 5 car. It has to go on the 88 or the 6. And Miyazaki, I mean, that was a very close shave for the 71 there.
Jeez Louise, man.
I mean,
I
this
really
could
have no
this
clue who to put the
accident
blame on here.
could have been
It
a
could
lot
be
bigger
either.
than what it was.
If it could be even, it's honestly like, looking at it, like, maybe the 6's fault, but who knows, this could just be a racing incident.
So we got an onboard here of the 6. We're gonna see if he comes down any. Oh yeah, he did.
He did a little bit, so I put that blame on the 6 of Senior, but it's honestly down to, you know, whoever
Now we
actually
got a rear. This should really tell the
looks at
story right here.
Senior
I think
comes down.
I think Cam got to the wall just a little bit, so he
Yeah.
had no room on that top side. I'd say that was just a racing incident.
To one more view.
Yeah.
Nothing much you could do
Honestly,
there.
I think that was maybe a racing incident, but
Sheridan almost got
honestly,
involved in that one.
it could be represented either way.
This is on board Leland Hill Jr. You see the 6 hits a huge run off the top. Almost gets in the wall. They go around. The 11 does a great job in avoiding that. And then nowhere to go for Leland Hill Jr. Not much you could do there. But massive damage to the 5 and the 18 here. And that's going to restack the entire field.
That's not what Meeks was wanting.
And they are down pit road.
And Meeks is down pit road.
Did anyone
Meeks down
stay
pit
out?
road.
Not everyone stayed out. Not everyone pitted. Only 3 stayed out. I
3
think.
drivers stayed out.
Dark Rain and Jackie Daytona, Dark Rain and Nathan Ormond stay out. They are gambling on old tires and track position. This might be a risk, but at the end of the day, they might have the fresher tires when they do come down pit road.
There
This
may be another pit
a
stop
great
round.
strategy. We could have another round of pit stops. We could
So-
have 3 rounds of pit stops if we keep going like this. But I have.
The Trey Meeks
But
could
what a
lead.
gamble by these 3 drivers.
Meeks did win the race off pit road. Enos Kakir and Dylan Hayden both gaining positions, I believe, on pit road.
And there's Jackie Halleck. So technically,
There's
Meeks might be
Jackie
leading.
Alec.
Meeks might be leading if he can try and pull it
Meeks
off and
isn't.
overtake. Well, he might still.
Yeah,
Meeks
Meeks
isn't
has to
fully
pass.
leading yet.
He'll have
Meeks
to
has to
pass.
pass 3
He's gotta
cars on
pass
old
3.
tires.
Well, there's a good chance that he can
And one of
pass
them
them.
is a. And 2 of them were drivers he was just fighting with not even 5 laps ago.
They just have 19 lap old tires, I believe. So we're going to see
Yeah.
how the difference between old tires and new tires, we're really going to see the fall off, and this might change the strategy for a few crew chiefs if they see the tire fall off. They might come down pit road, they might stay out in later cautions if there is any, or they might, you never know. We're just going to see.
So,
But Jackie Daytona is going to lead some laps here.
so Lean Hill Jr. and Riley Hill, both drivers involved, will be able to continue as of at the moment. They'll be able to restart, and now the pace car will pull in and we're about to go racing again for the 2nd time.
Well, here they come. Back to the restart zone.
Like,
Here we
through
go.
the Geico restart zone and green flag.
Let's see how the cars up front will be able to
Rain.
master.
Meeks did not fire off well.
Rain.
Dark Rain
Terrible.
peeking under.
Terrible start by Meeks. Rain trying to peek under there.
Whoa, did I see something? Oh, I thought that was a near miss. Did I feel something? Oh, there was a
Oh.
bit of contact. A bit of
Almost-
contact between David Scott
Bit of
and Casey
contact.
Benz. Casey Benz. There is always going to be something risky going along.
Uh-oh.
And
Dude,
Jackie
Look
wide
at
Halleck
action.
Jackie Halleck.
makes us in
Meeks
trouble.
is stuck on
Jackie
the outside.
Halleck.
That car with old tires, the
Look.
entire outside lane is getting held up. Oh!
What an
The
effing
race
idiot.
stealer. Jackie Halleck.
What
And
happened?
Jackie's flying through the field.
What the hell just happened? Jackie Halleck is acting like a manic. I will need to replay it very soon because
The
that's...
first car and first tires, I believe. I think Enos Kakir did not actually. I think
Is
Enos
stuck
Kakir is
behind
the
the
first car on old
driver
tires or on new tires.
Enos Kakir is
And
leading.
Alejo's through.
Enos Kakir is leading. How on earth did it happen?
Wow.
I don't know what happened to cause that stack up, but something happened.
Let's go back and check a look because that looks like something just happened out of the blue. I think it's because of the blocking of Nathan Ormond that Ricky
Oh, the
Driver is trying to hold
52.
everyone up.
Yeah, I mean, Meeks did not fire well on that restart, and all
He
three
did
outside
not.
line, all three of those cars on old tires could not stay on the bottom of the racetrack like the guys with new tires. And so when Meeks got stuck on the outside, all of them were just gonna go right by those cars on old tires, and that's the real difference between new tires and old tires. So
And they were
Next
3
caution, you're
wide
gonna
as well.
next caution, I believe you're gonna see everybody come down pit road.
Looks like
3
everyone is
wide.
pissed off right now. With each other at least.
And Jackie Halleck in second, the race stealer, as I like to call her. Stolen a ton of races this year.
Meeks has still
Race
not got
one being
around
at
Nathan
Daytona.
Ormond. And what a position Alejo is in right now. An underdog, one of the fan favorites in the PMU Racing Series, and he is running third right now.
Especially after his big
And a
wreck
caution
at,
again.
Talladega
Oh my,
earlier
Dream
this
Walker
season.
flipped
big
over.
caution. Drew Walker,
Looks
I
like
think he was up and over.
Walker!
Walker just flipped over. Oh my god, that is
Oh
absolutely
my
crazy.
Walker
goodness.
flips!
Is this the worst wreck?
Sheridan and Walker.
Baldwin Sharon involved!
Is it
Two
they're gonna be
playoff driver. That's big playoff implications. Owen Scott on the outside there too as well. I don't know if he got
Meeks.
involved.
Wow, Sheridan very close. Oh my gosh. This is the worst wreck we've ever seen at Darlington.
It's a stack up!
What a worst wreck we've seen at
Giant
Darlington.
wreck. Oh my goodness. Eddie Flores Jr. makes it through. Cam Sr. I think gets by with no damage.
It's
but
hard to
Jesus.
see. It's hard to see which ones got damaged, which one haven't got
Jeez
damaged.
Louise,
But
I
oh
couldn't
boy,
see who got out of that wreck.
worst wreck
Senior
ever.
gets involved.
Who actually caused it? That's the problem. I gotta go
Natalie
slow
Seville
motion.
and also involved.
I don't know where that started
It
at.
started from there. I think where Thivier is.
No,
It
because
started from
Drew
the back of
Walker,
the. Started
Drew
from like
Walker,
around.
Drew
Walker's
Walker and
up
Solomon
and
Sheridan
over.
were already around by that point.
Yeah, but
so
then
something happened.
Yeah,
they continued on, and then
This-
somehow they lost control.
this-
One
Seville
car lost
around.
control.
Blake Parker around.
This happened
Jeez
because
Louise, Bradley
of the-
Ream involved.
of the giant wreck in front of them. So a bunch of guys checked up and caused this massive pileup. We got to see what happened to Drew Walker and Sheridan first. I would like to see that.
Let's watch what
See,
Fully
everyone
caused
just
the
checks
caution.
up.
Yeah,
everyone's checking up for.
Oh,
Oh,
hit by
and the
Russell.
68 does hit the 77. The 77
And
taking
that's
some
how
I
Drew
think-
barrels.
Walker went over.
I think Drew Walker is okay because it's a short track, so it's unlikely to get hit.
Oh, he's perfectly
Really hard.
fine.
Yeah, it's a short track. It's
Oh,
very
he's
unlikely
fine.
to get hit at this,
I can
at
tell
this
you he's
high
fine.
speed. Let's have a look at Walker's
Oh
flip.
yeah, Drew Walker just came right down on top of Sheridan. Nothing Sheridan could do. The Klaus, I think the Klaus
fine.
saved that car. I don't think he went in the wall. Blake Parker seems not to have much damage on that car.
Let me have a look at
And
Sheridan.
Meeks somehow got past the
Sheridan, I
52 before the wreck.
think it is surprising to see he might not have any damage. Let's take a look on
Did he
board.
hit the wall?
I think he might have, but we'll have to see.
Yeah, look, Drew Walker just comes straight down on him.
Oh, he didn't hit the wall. That was close.
Walker goes down.
What?
didn't hit the
Sheridan
wall.
does not have any damage from that. Oh my goodness.
And somehow getting all out of all that chaos, Meeks passed the 52 earlier. So Meeks is very well could be in the running for this still.
Oh, tough hit. And bam. Up and over goes Drew Walker multiple times. I bet he wasn't expecting that.
Well, we've not seen a flip in a while at Darlington. Most races these days at Darlington have been rather quiet with minimal wrecks or minor wrecks
I
and so
believe
on.
Sheridan might have some nose damage on that car, but other than that, he should be able to continue just fine. Yeah, he hit Walker there,
Yeah,
but
he
the
should be
car
fine.
itself looks fine.
Ooh,
Oh, look at the
Nicholas,
save!
Nicholas Wright becomes the
He
new
does
Wright.
have some door damage on that car, but he prevented that car from having more damage than it should have. Because, tremendous driver going to 72 there.
Whoa, well, let's take a look through. We don't know how we're going to cover this.
Jerry
big
Chen, I
wreck.
think Jerry got through that.
Yep, just
Henry gets
close
through
enough.
it. A bunch of guys get through it. I'd like to go on board Eddie Flores Jr. here. I want to see what he sees. He's right in the middle
right
of
there.
it.
He's right there. He's right there.
To that big wreck, and then everyone just checks up. They start wrecking everywhere. A little contact. But other than that, Eddie Flores Jr. gets through that. That's great awareness from the 24, and that might have just extended his playoff hopes just a little further.
Well, perhaps because looks like a couple of drivers at
A
least
lot
are
of these
already eliminated
cars-
from the race. The playoff drivers.
A lot of these cars are going to be able to continue this race. I mean, not all. There wasn't any massive hits. There's just a lot of spinouts, besides Drew Walker and a few others.
Three
majority of these
Southern
cars-
Cross. No, you go first. Go ahead.
A majority of these cars are very damaged.
Let me take a
but
look at
They
Civier.
should be fine in continuing the race.
Whoops-a-daisy.
They should be, but as you can see, like 3 of the 4 Southern Cross cars again involved in another accident.
Oh yeah, that's what happened.
Hang on.
It looked like Seville blew a front tire.
Sorry, let me play it
And
again.
look-
I thought I forgot something.
Look at this. She checks up and then
Looks like-
just hits the wall.
Yeah,
and then
tires-
everybody just stacks up. And
Tires
I don't know,
Probably
maybe it wasn't a tire issue.
down
Maybe
on that
Seville.
45 before the
She did
wreck
hit the
happened.
wall earlier, but I'm assuming she came down pit road with the rest of them. It looks like she just slammed the brakes and lost control of the car and it just smacked the wall. Unless. Oh yeah, it looks. I don't know. Maybe Bradley Green
I think
bumped
maybe,
into the 45.
maybe
It's hard to
But
tell.
other than that,
did the 45
everyone. But other than that, everyone seems they're gonna get away
Everyone-
scot-free with just minor damage on their cars.
gets besides the 77
So,
Uh,
Enos Kakir is gonna lead.
but
Oh, Senior.
Cameron
Senior
Senior.
at the
really
back.
put
Senior at the
back,
back. What happened to
back
Senior?
up.
Why was he put back?
Senior was involved in multiple wrecks today, including the first one
sure.
and
It looks
I'm
really
not
bad.
sure why
The second one of the
Senior
day.
is up here, but
Let's see. Let me take a look.
he has damage.
He
got
has some
the-
sort of damage. Well, he was involved anyway, so
you got the free pass.
Oh, he was at the back. He was at the back.
Yes.
And somehow he got caught up at the very wrong moment. As he appears to be on the tail end of the lap, I think. Yeah, he appears to be on the tail
Well, I
end of
have
the
no
lap now.
idea.
Yeah, he was at last. Oh, and
Yeah, he's on the tail end of the lap.
wait, some cars decide to stay out. Flandre
But
Wilson decides to stay out. Henry J.
Well, I don't
Brown.
know if I agree with this one. Henry J. Brown, I
Well,
believe, maybe?
I'm-
No?
No, Wilson.
Flandre
Wilson is staying out.
Wilson's-
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's very confusing to see. I think those cars that they got involved. Henry J. Brown may have got involved, but I can't say for certain. Enes Kakia appears to be running in
No,
second place.
Henry J. Brown was not involved in that wreck. He got away from it.
But
So I
he's
believe
still-
Henry J. Brown stays out. He's going to be second, I think.
Well, let's have a look. Let's have a
I
look.
did it.
I think these cars might be staying
Yeah.
out.
Uh-oh. Eddie Flores Jr. is still on pit road.
Is that a problem? I didn't see him. There's something wrong. We'll have a
Pit
look
road as
for
well.
him right now. Oh, he's coming out.
He finally gets off pit road.
he finally gets off.
He just come out. Yeah, he just come out. Maybe he was one of the last drivers to enter. And what happened?
Oh.
Oh, hang on. I think it's because of the
oh.
pit light. It's because of the
Oh,
red light.
Tangle.
No, it's because they're waiting for the
Oh,
lights.
that's what's going on.
They're waiting for the lights.
Alright, I see.
That's what sometimes it happens on certain tracks, like Martinsville and Darlington, for instance. Yeah, they need to wait for other cars to clear. Like when they're on the right, on the finishing line, or I don't know what do you call this? When you're at the end of the pit lane. And Lane Hill Jr.
And the pit road.
and yep, it's confirmed as
now-
Flandre Wilson, Henry J. Brown, and Sivier. Quite surprisingly, because she got involved in a wreck. I think she decided to stay out, and Riam as well, who also got involved. I think he decides to stay out, but that's unlikely.
The
He's
first
gonna
car on
be able
tires.
to stay.
First car on tires is Enes Kakia.
Let me check.
I
Yeah, he
believe
must
31.
have.
It's a 31 in the year.
Well, let's look at the standings to see who exactly is where.
So Wilson's currently up in the lead at the moment. Could she be up for a third win if she wins this race? Henry J. Brown in second place, Sivier in third, Riam in fourth, Kakia fifth, Halleck in sixth, Alijo seventh, Miyazaki eighth, Howell ninth, and Chevalier 10th. So I think Jackie Halleck's on a good spot to even make it to the next round, actually, because she's currently in a good position in the top 10 at the moment. And yep, she's oh yeah, she's currently leading in out of all the playoffs drivers.
Well, Evans
I
and
would
Leland
not
Hill
count
Jr. are going to try to
27
stay on the
hours.
lead lap here.
Alright then, enough of my chatter.
As
Let's
we
go move
go
on.
to the green flag here at Darlington. And for the third time today, it is the Geico restart zone, and we are green again from Darlington.
Here comes Henry J.
Oh, look
Brown.
at Henry J.
Henry J.
Brown make that
Brown.
move.
Henry J.
Instantly went to the bottom.
And looks
Oh
like
my
he
God.
23 is gonna get stopped behind two lap drivers.
No, not quite, because
Oh, but
it's
Henry
the
J.
inside
Brown's
line.
run stalled out. He couldn't pull it off, but that was an awesome move. Oh, putting a block on the 45.
What a block by the 51 on the 45.
This could be SLR
Roger
Racing's
Wilson's going to
surprise win.
struggle.
Could this be SLR
But
Racing's
get
surprise
past.
win?
Wilson's struggling here. Is the 51 gonna try something here on the inside? He will not.
I hope everyone else is okay.
Yep,
Yep. Where's Meeks?
we got a ton of action. In the
Meeks
back
in
of the pack.
40th. Not a
Well-
good place he wants to be. Well,
Meeks
but
might
either
have
way, it's
gotten
not.
in the wall there.
It's not surprising because
Meeks
Meeks.
had a terrible terrible pit stop. I believe
Mick is
believe they had
gonna make it anyway to the next
something.
round. So
I believe they had a
Look at this,
tire
Henry J.
full.
Brown on the high side.
Uh,
Can he get the run?
he's got
he's
a
got the
drafting.
45 shoving him.
Not quite.
I don't think it'll be enough though. It won't be enough. Andre Wilson here at the front.
Enos
Henry J.
Kakir
Brown
making a
second.
pass.
Enos Kakir third. Fourth.
Fresh tires is in second.
Uh-oh.
Yep, that's true. That's true. Flandre Wilson could be
Freshest tires on the
next,
track. Here in second. Wilson's just trying to get past these two lappers here.
Well, I was thinking that's a close shave between Owen Scott and Hayden. But they're all okay.
Jack Halleck needs to get by a few. Look how quick
Damage.
the 31's all over the bumper of the 23.
Everyone's all over that bumper. Can he pass?
Looks like it.
The 95's gonna try and block and give a draft to Flandre Wilson. Wilson back to the lead here at Darlington.
The 95 wants to stay on the lead lap. I'd be giving the draft to the car on old tires too.
This reminds
Look at
me
the
of,
separation
this
now.
reminds me of one and only Thomas Giuliano.
Oh, the high side. 31 on fresh tires trying to pass the 23 on the high side. He's got the outside of the 23. And if you can't pass on the inside, why not pass on the outside? Look at this.
And it succeeded.
The 31 to the lead with a great move.
I think. And by the way, Meeks' right front tire was not being able to take off. They took longer on that pit stop because of that reason. Bad pit stop for that 2 team.
And how hard is the 95 going to fight to stay on the lead lap?
If I was the 95, I'd be fighting like hell every single lap, just like it's the last lap, and I want to stay on that lead lap as much as you can. I would not want to be lapped and be stuck in that position.
Oh, did I hear something? I hear something. I think some cars are hitting the wall. Oh. I thought someone was hitting the wall, but looks like that's normal. Sounds like that's normal in racing. So
It's like no one was hitting the wall.
I thought I heard something.
Knowing the
but anyway,
racing here at Darlington with the Darlington stripe. Everyone hits the wall at some point.
Look at Flandre Wilson
everyone's gonna
closing
get
back
Darlington
in on the
stripe today.
on the new tires. On old tires, Flandre Wilson has closed the gap on the 31. Granted, the 95 is holding the 31 up.
I think the 31's getting tired of the 95 shenanigans, trying to stay on the lead lap, but as he's trying to pass, but here comes Flandre Wilson on the.
I think Henry J.
Trying to
Brown is
attack.
joining in. Henry J. Brown is about to join in as well for the top 3 battle for the lead, and as Conrad Evans opens
here
up.
we go! And the 95's gonna. Evans opens up.
Conrad Evans is literally fighting back, or he's actually resisting.
A little bit.
Or trying
Touch
to.
the 31.
Evans is not going to go a lap down.
Evans does not want to be a lap down here at Darlington.
Looks like they're getting away. That means, look at this, top 3 battle for the lead.
Look at this, huge push. Here comes the 51, knocks the 23 up the track.
This is going to be very close, I think.
Looking to the bottom, the pass, the 31, that's not going to work.
They gotta get the outside line
Needs
first.
a shove here.
And now it's Leland Hill Jr., the Department of Defense here for the lap cars.
Let's have a look at onboard camera. Whoa, whoa.
Contact between the two leaders.
Yeah, just as I was about to go on board, we saw a small contact between Wilson and Ines Kakia, and looks like they're about to carry on from there. I think, oh my goodness, here comes Ines Kakia. The door is opening for Ines Kakia on the outside, and looks like Ines Kakia is going to be safe, as I think.
Look at this battle for the lead.
Yeah, I think Flounder Wilson and the rest are going to get put up with Lane Hill Jr. on the outside line, because Ines Kakia managed to get past.
And look at the run from the 23.
Oh, already. Flounder Wilson.
Look at the run.
Where did she come from? Where did she come from?
Andre. Losing the old tires to
It's not going to work, though. The
advantage.
outside line was just way too much. And the fresh tires.
But the next one is Conrad Evans. Conrad
She
Evans.
can get the
Oh,
shot
Lane Hill
here.
Jr. is getting back at it.
31 slide up the racetrack.
31.
Mistake from Ines
31 up the
Kakia.
Xander Howell
racetrack. Here
joins in.
comes the 23.
The Xander Howells, the 66 car, joins in as well for the top 5 battle. Oh, Sylvia running wild a little bit, and that gives Jackie Halleck a chance to catch up as well. Alajo and Miyazaki, and Eddie Fox Jr. is not in the lead lap. Rian, but he's got damage, and Jay Tavalia might be able to catch up very soon. But right now, oh, Ines Kakia is still in the lead, but Flounder Wilson's still getting put up with the 18 car of Lane Hill Jr. Still no way of getting past.
Oh, and they're gonna. Looks like Leland Hill Jr. is gonna shove. Gonna try and block the 51.
That might be what the 31 needed. He's got a huge gap between him and second.
I think Henry G. Brown is getting really racy down there. I think he's got
31
slightly more. He's got slightly more fresher tires. Oh, what happened at the back? Yeah, I saw something. Oh, okay. That didn't trigger caution. Yeah, it didn't trigger caution or anything. They just hit the wall. Oh, Riam gone wide. Riam gone wide. There is something to watch out for. Anyway, so Henry G. Brown up into second place if he tries to get around the 18 car of Lane Hill Jr. But is this pure luck that is happening for Lane? I mean, is this happening for Henry G. Brown? As yeah, not pure luck for Henry G. Brown. There's no way of getting past Lane Hill Jr. Or is it? Whoa, gone close one. They almost made contact door to door between Lane Hill Jr. and Henry G. Brown, but right now looks like
super close.
Yeah, Ines Kakia is
The
literally
31.
getting away.
Ines Kakia is dominating this race right now. Off of that pit stop.
Before it was Meeks, now it's Kakia.
As he tries to run.
Henry G. Brown
As he now tries to
on
lap the
Sevier.
95 of Conrad Evans.
Flounder Wilson falling back.
The 31 does not need a caution to come out now. Will it happen though? Probably, with the way that everyone's been driving today. Little choo-choo train.
Roberto Crown Jr. down pit road, he has issues.
The 9 on pit road.
He stopped on the track. Oh, he's out
And
of the race.
He blew up.
He's out of the race.
He blew up. His engine blew up.
So Roberto Crown Jr. is out of the race with a blown up engine. With a blown up engine. End of the road.
Can we just give credit? Can we give credit to that
Gave out
95?
there, the 9.
He is fighting for his life right now.
Do.
It's not the original driver behind the wheel. It is Conrad Evans, some unknown driver, who is somehow referred to by Cam Ray Jr. And now he is currently
Let's see
Holding
what
up the
the
leader.
31 can do
Oh,
with this 95. I'm sure he is not happy.
It's a 24
and another
on
lap
the
car.
18.
Another lap car. That's not looking good.
Eddie Flores Jr. though, I believe Eddie got
He's-
caught unluckily got caught in that caution, even though he didn't
Yeah.
have much damage.
95 of Conrad Evans after
Still
the wreck.
trying to hold on to that lead, to be on the lead lap, and he will at that corner.
And he's holding on. He's holding his ground. Of course, the 95, not Cameron Jr. after the
It's
Daytona
that
wreck.
24 gonna clear.
18.
He will
Will he
clear.
do it? That's a 45. Gets stuck behind the 18. And he will clear.
What
And
about
so will
Xander Howell?
66. He will
The 24 is clear.
Not
He can go.
yet.
He can go try to get his lap back.
Oh,
Oh, the 19
on
in
the
the wall.
wall.
And the 31.
Sevier.
Excuse me, the 18.
Rewind. Seville nearly making another rookie mistake there.
Leland Hill Jr. put it in the wall, but Xander
But-
Howell's clear. I'm not sure what position he's in.
Third place.
He is in third. Xander Howell has not ever won a race in the PMU Cup Series.
He's
The-
like
the
Mark Martin.
19, the 18's gonna clear.
He's like, what?
Conrad Evans has still not been
And
passed by
yeah,
the leader.
Another lap.
This is certainly
another
going
lap
to
car on the
overshadow
way. That is
Darlington.
the 2.
Jack Halleck had a bunch of issues on that restart.
Yeah. And I really don't think she's gonna get all those positions back like she did earlier. But who knows at this
Oh,
point?
look at Eddie Flores Jr. He's
There
starting
could
to
be
slowly
a
close
caution to
in.
come out at any moment.
This would be
Here
massive
comes
for
Eddie
that
Flores
24
Jr.
car if he can get his lap back.
You can only hope for a caution then.
And Trayshawn Meeks, I believe, is not too far from the leaders either. He's going to want to stay on the lead lap. Enos
This is
Kakir
not far.
They are a bit
Enos
far.
Kakir has a
They are a bit far.
has a whole
Look,
bunch
I can
of
see.
problems.
I can see the car. I can see the cars in front of Meeks right now. Yeah, that is the two. Conrad Evans and Enos Kakir still fighting with each other, with Kakir trying to lap Conrad Evans and Conrad Evans trying to hold that lap away from Enos Kakir.
And here comes the 31. Trying
And a caution just come out. What happened this time? Oh,
caution is out.
oh,
to move
Massive
to
wreck.
95.
what happened? That is
Caution,
Nicholas
awesome.
Wright.
Down.
Jerry Chen is out. Jerry Chen is
Who's
out
it?
of the race.
Jerry
And Bagus.
Chen is involved. Chen involved. The 72
Bad luck,
involved.
Jerry.
The 26. Big wreck.
Is Casey
Someone's
Benz.
flipped. Holy
What
moly.
happened? What happened? Oh, it's caused by Casey
What
Benz hitting the
happened?
wall.
Oh,
Casey
the
Benz.
53 gets into the wall. Hard into the wall goes the 53. And that is not what the 31 needed. The 31 was gaining a ton of ground.
And that's not what the 24
And kept-
needed either.
Moving.
Hitting
And
That
Oh,
is
yeah.
Chevalier.
not
came
what the
right
24
down
needed. That's
on
not what anyone needed.
Chevalier. Oh, big contact from Ray Anami. Oh my God.
And Owen Scott got
Yes.
hit as well. Owen Scott
What?
got hit as well.
What a close shave. There are multiple drivers
Massive
there on the
damage.
Owen
bottom
Scott
lane.
got damage.
To
I
the
wanna see
two-time
what-
PMU Cup champion.
I want to see that close shave.
Owen Scott just, oh my God, there's nowhere to go.
1 second.
Jeez Louise, a big wreck. I really want to watch a couple drivers' perspectives that had a close shave there. 2 cars up and over.
Patrick Thompson with heavy damage.
Look at the shave that Leland. That one.
I mean, nothing Chevalier could do about that.
Low
I
shave
mean,
from multiple drivers.
oh, that almost got to the
Nothing.
cat fence there. Just a bunch of hard hits.
Big wreck. A big wreck.
That
For the
that is awful.
53.
So who also got flipped? I think
Look
Casey
at
Benson
the-
one who got flipped, and Nicholas Wright also got flipped, and Riley Hill.
Benson Wright. Riley Hill involved. Look at the 26, man. Solid run for that 26 team. Ends up in shambles.
Let me take a look at this flip very closely.
Oh my God! That just makes that angle made it look worse. Oh, Blake Parker!
It looks so bad.
That was such a hard hit
When
for
you-
Blake Parker and Nick Tander.
Oh, Parker, another.
And Bagus
Ooh.
slid right in there. Nowhere to go for him.
Bad.
And Nicholas Wright, he was having such a good run today.
Bad had a great day so far, and then just, yep, you can see the smoke in front, and then just nowhere to go for
Oh.
that 72.
Jerry Chen had nowhere to go. He just
Nowhere to go for multiple drivers.
So I guess we'll go through Jerry Chen, and then I guess I'm satisfied with what I'm seeing. But as we saw, another horrible wreck here at Darlington. The last one was even
I want to see that
worse.
close shave. I mean, when you have 2 cars over, it's actually kind of worse than that one. So
Whoa! I think
I have
Casey
no
Benton's
clue.
okay.
Any drivers are all right.
I think Casey Benton's okay.
I have no clue on the stage to
Let me look at Casey Benton
Chen
very closely. But
involved. Nicholas Wright was doing literal break dancing. Close shave for the 54 and the 05. Almost got caught up in that one.
whoops a daisy. Yeah, I think they're okay. I think they're okay. Casey Benson's okay. So yeah, absolute horrible wreck. Another wreck we've seen so far today. As we go back to the front, and we might see another round of pit stop. Probably a final round of pit stops. Oh, Civia's out of the race. Civia's out of the race. We see her smoking. Civia is out of the race. What just happened down there? Did it just blow up?
Kakir's out of the race.
Kakia, sorry. What am I
Kakir, the
thinking?
leader!
The leader is out of the race. We have not seen a leader retiring in a while. Oh my god.
This happened at Daytona as well. This happened at Daytona.
Well,
Just blew
Nick
up.
Tander.
The engine let go.
The engine let go. He was driving it too hard.
That's awful.
inferior.
We got pitters. We do got pitters. Jackie Daytona stays
Whoa!
out again.
No,
I
the
believe
05
it.
is staying out.
Saber Fox, I think he's staying
So
out as well. Fox is
many
staying out as well.
drivers
Who
are
else is staying out?
Yeah, the 05
Fox
Saber
staying
Fox
out.
staying out.
Cohen Jr. staying out.
very-
But I think he's a lap
weird
down.
call by the
Cohen Jr.
05
is
team.
staying out. And
Yeah, Roberto.
Riley Hill staying
Correct.
out. Chevalier
Jerry
staying out.
Chen
Is
is
a lap
not
down.
out of the
Staying out.
race.
I
He is
believe
still on pit
at
road.
this point, I believe. Out.
No,
Out.
he's out because he was smoking when
He's stuck on.
he got hit in the caution. So
I
when he got caught
I
out in the
think
caution.
that-
So
I have
Conrad
no.
Evans Conrad
I want to think
is back on the lead.
like here up here. Conrad Evans is on the lead lap. As we got a lot of drivers here taking pit road, but a lot of Some drivers are risking it all for
Oh no, these guys are coming down pit road. Saber
track
Fox
position,
and Jackie
including
Daytona
05.
So
are
Jackie
the only
Daytona.
ones that stay out.
See, this may be a great plan by the 05 and the 19 if this works. Because we have, what, 30 to go?
Less than 30 to go. 28,
30-ish?
29, yeah.
Okay, 28 laps to go here. And knowing the fuel tank, it does last around 40 laps. But it's the tires that most drivers are worried about.
And Eddie Flores Jr. has a real shot of staying on the lead lap here. He just needs another caution to come out.
What happened?
Jackie
Henry J. Brown is
Henry J.
out as
Brown.
well. As
Saber
well.
Fox is your Henry J. Brown is blown up! Again!
Another
And
blowout.
another bad race for the 51 team.
That is
That
heartbreaking.
sucks
A great
for the
race.
51 team.
A great race
Heartbreaking
for
for that
He was-
51
Henry J.
team.
Brown.
He was having such a good race today.
They were top five most of the race. That sucks. And they're gonna go one more lap here
Who
due to the 51
who's the
blowing up
first
his
car on
engine.
fresh tires? That's my question.
Thivia, I
Is it-
think. Thivia.
Civ-
Is it the
Seville?
45?
Yeah.
The 45 is the
see an
first
upset
one on
here.
fresh tires.
Possibly a good shot for
Could
the
she
win.
help out her teammate, Saber Fox?
Or will Saber
Will
Fox
the
let
45
the
help out the 05, or will she try and go for her first win? As we go.
Here we
listen to
go.
the- I
But
have no
they're
clue.
gonna get-
Here we go. Coming to the
Stop.
green flag.
Starting behind
Green
Eddie Flores
flag is
Jr.
out at Darlington for hopefully the final time. Saber Fox trying to get past the 19. Can they finally get the win that they've been wanting? As they go to the bottom, they try to go to the bottom with their teammate, the 45.
Whoa! Contact between the Saber Fox and Sivier. While Sivier
Oh,
managed to
the
get past.
45's gonna go by. That might not be a popular move right there. And look at the
Sivier in the
45
lead.
shoot by
But-
to the lead.
45 up in front.
Fox can
The 19
Whoa,
really
whoa,
slow.
whoa, they almost got contact as well.
Everyone's stacked up.
contact nearly.
This is like Daytona racing in a short track right now.
Oh my
Seville gets past Eddie
gosh.
Flores Jr.
Stop reminding. Oh my gosh, this could be it.
Oh, bad.
Sandra Howe,
Natalie
Natalie
Seville
Seville.
Bad
could
news.
win
3 wide
her
between
first
Jack
race.
Alec. He's in the middle.
Here comes Howell.
Look at Howell go. He's never won a PMU Cup Series race. This might be his chance.
This
Oh my.
could be
And Miyazaki,
one of
he
these
hasn't
two
won a
drivers'
cup race in a
chances,
while.
the biggest chance that they have here at Darlington.
Alejo
Miyazaki
in 4th.
could spoil the party. Alejo could also
Howell
And
up in
Sandra
front.
Howell to the lead.
spoil the party. Xander Howell takes the lead here at Darlington.
But I think Sylvia might fight back because she's got some draft right behind, and if Howell makes a mistake, there we go.
But Alejo, he's wanting to lock himself into the round of 8. A win could mean everything here.
A
He's up
caution
the
could come out
inside.
at any moment.
Unlikely drivers there. There's Jonah Burridge.
Jonah Burge, Andre Wilson there as well.
We've got
It's
20
Natalie
laps to
Seville
go.
leading that pack.
20 laps to
20
go.
to go here.
Sylvia's gonna fight back. I think Sylvia's gonna fight back. But not
Plenty
quite.
of laps for a caution to come out, and she's gonna try. This could be the biggest upset in PMU history. Can Xander Howe spoil the party and win at Darlington?
And I think Alajo is still struggling to get past Miyazaki at the moment. They're still going side by side. And I think Miyazaki's got the better draft, the better grip because of Flandre Wilson's draft right behind him. Alajo manages to get up front this time though. Good news for Alajo. Looks like Alajo currently the strongest out of the pack at the moment for the leader. I think Alajo might be able to try and pull up a shot if he can. Try and shoot for the win if he can, and that would guarantee a spot for the next round.
I'm gonna just say it here. I think that was a bad decision by the 05 to stay out there. Started second on the restart, just falling back ever since.
Alajo,
Here comes Alejo.
Alajo getting past the 45 car of Sivier. Sivier doing a very decent job taking over David Dixon. Oh, Sivier is going to fight back on the 4 car, but will the 4 car strike back?
No, he's going to fight back.
I think the 4 car might be able to try and fight back on the outside. He's still on the outside, so that he might be able to try and use that to the advantage.
Could we see a late caution? It's happened multiple times.
A late caution is possible, and Alajo manages to get back at the 45 car. There is Dex Miyazaki right behind the 45 car. Looks like Alajo is not.
Is that Conrad Evans up in the top 10?
No. Well, he's out of the top.
I believe so.
Yes, he is in the top 10. Sorry, I just...
Holy
Oh my gosh, Conrad Evans!
What
Conrad Evans
what
went
the
from
F just happened
last
here?
on the lead lap to the top 10.
I need to have a look at that. Whoa, could I
He
have a
has a
look at it?
chance to win this race. If there's a caution.
He could pull up a
Everyone-
Chevalier.
Everyone has a chance to win this race if there's a caution.
He could put up a Chevalier at last season's Charlotte Coca-Cola race. And Sivier is still pressing on Alejo on the rear. Look at how decent the equipment is on Sivier. That will bring a good competition and good competitiveness to be able to fight alongside rival cars. And Alejo is still struggling to get away. And there's Dex Miyazaki on right behind Alejo as Sivier retakes the second place spot, but for how long? Oh, and here comes the train of cars, but not quite. They are too wide on the inside, so Sivier still holds on to the second place spot, but looks like, is Alejo gonna make it? Here comes Flandre Wilson.
Does anyone know where the two drivers who stayed out are?
I think they've disappeared. There is Cesar Cohen Jr. Sorry, Cesar Cohen Jr.
They just completely disappeared. They were first and second, and now they're like,
whoa, what happened? Did I see? Oh, sorry, I thought somebody had a problem, but there's Conrad Evans. Shocking moment to see. I think Alejo has managed to get away for the 45 car Sivier, and it looks like he might be able to try and hunt down Howell at the very last moment. Will
How many
Alejo,
laps we got left?
we have got now 10 laps to go, just over 10 laps to go now. And
Can Alejo close in and deny Alexander Howell his first ever win?
we have a Christian
And we got a
Russell.
lap car ahead.
Christian
That's
Russell.
Christian Russell, the rookie.
This could change
We've seen
anything.
lap cars cause problems before.
great example of that being a Daytona.
If
this
you're
year,
Xander,
Daytona,
how
Texas.
what do you do? I mean, you've never been in this position before. To win a race like this, you're almost 10 laps away from winning your first ever race. He made his first starts back in season 1 and season 2, and he has not won a race since.
Season 2, not season 1.
But he's gonna get held up by the lap car.
Yeah, his first start in
And-
PMU came in season 2.
Alejo is closing the gap. There he goes.
If
He gets by the
Xander
lap
Howell
car.
wins, if Xander Howell wins this race,
Well, bit of a
This one
distraction.
me.
Bit of a distraction.
the
Oh,
only
little contact
driver,
there.
right?
Alejo
Well,
gonna muscle the lap car out of his way.
contact.
Saber Fox in 25th place. And set to be lap. I think it's going to be fine.
Second to 20.
Can the
Heartbreak.
full race down to
That's
66?
heartbreak. Who knows at this point?
Alejo's running out of time to close that gap. It's already hard to pass. But
He's
can he
gonna
pass
be-
the leader when it matters?
It's going to be close. In fact, don't rule out other cars. Don't rule out Civier, for example. And don't rule out perhaps Flounder Wilson. Maybe they might be able to
Don't.
get close before the end of the race. But that's just a very
How many
slim
laps we
chance
got
now.
left?
That's
7 laps. 7.
We got
7 to go. Lap traffic
about
ahead.
8.
Anything can happen.
Okay.
They're getting close to Saber
How
Fox.
will Saber Fox treat Xander Howell here?
Probably gonna shove
Is-
Xander Howell, maybe. I don't know.
We don't know if Saber Fox would be any good friends with
Or
Saber Howell.
maybe-
Here we go. Here we go.
Or maybe Saber
Yep, they're
Saber
not
Fox
good
Fox is
friends.
gonna block. Here comes Alejo.
maybe make these. Here comes Alejo. Uh-oh.
All over the back bumper.
Okay, never mind. Oh, here comes Seville in the 45.
I don't know how many laps we got left. I think it's 5.
We've got
6.
5 laps now.
6 to go. On the
5
back bumper,
laps.
more lap traffic as well. Oh, here comes a lap car. Here comes the 45.
Jackie Daytona.
I know.
Whoa.
Another lap car.
Close shot.
Contact.
Close shot.
Flores
Close shot.
Jr.
Through lap cars. What a distraction between
4
Howell
laps to go.
and Alejo. Looks like Howell's doing pretty well
Can-
trying to defend a position.
Can Seville get enough time
Unlikely so because she's a bit further away and
to
doesn't have
win
enough
this
time.
race?
What can Alejo do to make this pass?
4 laps to Oh, he's
He
gone a bit
goes up
wide.
high.
Is it going
He's
to
trying
make
to
it?
find a way around the 66. Any way can work.
3 laps to
3
go.
laps to go.
Way up
Or excuse me,
high.
4 laps to go.
3 to go at the line.
He goes low. It's not going to work. He's
Not where
losing
he
a
wants
lot
to
of
be.
time.
No one wants to be.
Here comes the 45 now. Alejo lost a lot of time in that corner.
Oh, and she's the
Here
one who's gone.
comes Seville.
Oh,
in
she's
the
coming
40
in. She's coming in. She's coming
The
in. Is that a problem?
45. Issues. More cars down pit road.
Oh, shoot. Fuel mileage.
Darren!
Fuel mileage. Fuel mileage. Looks like fuel
Are the
mileage
tires
race.
gonna
Mileage is
hold?
here.
How long are they going to hold? It's going to be
Can
close.
Xander Howell hold on? How many laps we got left?
What going to be?
2.
Just one and a half laps to go. 1.5 laps to
Alejo
go.
has closed back in.
Yeah,
He's
one
going to the
more lap.
bottom.
Uh-oh. Here we
Side
go.
by side.
Flag is here.
Oh, crumbs. It's too close. Too
White
close
flag.
to
1
call.
to go. Presented by 21
White
Bank.
flag. Alejo couldn't make the pass there.
It's not likely. I don't think he's going to make it. Because he's tried it many times. He's lost a lot of time. And just one
Can
half to
Xander
go.
Howell hold on?
Yep, he will.
Into turn
He
3 and
will.
4.
Into the final turns here.
Longest
Here
streak
at Darlington.
of the race
Xander
win.
Howell.
Here we
He's
go.
finally gonna break the winless streak.
He's gonna
Record
break
broken.
the
Record has been
winless
broken.
streak at Darlington.
What a record. What a record.
Who does this make the longest
And the
driver
caution
without
comes
a
out.
win then?
I
Already.
believe the caution is out.
Well, that end of a caution.
Yes.
Chase Chevalier just
Of course.
almost
little-
there, but still.
A little bit too longer.
Oh.
A little bit late.
Layton Hill Jr.
A little bit late.
And Leland Hill Jr. gets
Of
himself in another accident. Oh,
Just
and they spin across
crossing
the line.
Crossing the line.
How about that? Xander Howell finally wins his first cup race.
This
Who does
reminds
this
me of
make the
Homestead.
longest driver without a win then?
I think he beats.
9 years without winning a race, and he finally does it.
Yeah, I think he beats. Yeah, I think he beats Dex Miyazaki's winless streak. Well, the longest
Well,
wait
you
without a win.
have to win to have a winless streak, but
I mean, yeah, you do need a win to get a winless streak.
So that
broken, so-
means, I think Saber Fox is now the longest running driver without a win. Or, I can't remember who started in seasons 5 and 6. Blake Parker has a win. And, I'll need to check a look.
I mean,
I think everyone.
but what a finish!
I think everyone, running right now that was like before has gotten a win besides the 05 of Saber Fox. So with what we've seen today, maybe this 05 even as soon as next week. Look how many cars out.
So
Oh my
Saber
goodness.
Fox currently, I think it's between Saber Fox and Jerry Chen in terms of the winless streak, like the longest wait with a win. And it might be between Saber Fox and Jerry Chen, although the longest running out of it must be Saber Fox. Saber Fox now
I
the
believe
longest
we're-
running without a win,
Yeah,
That
because
is
Saber Fox
true.
but the winless
has never
streak
gotten a win.
will be between
Multiple-
Jerry Chen and
mul-
Saber
Multiple
Fox.
chances there. Multiple chances for that.
Who finished
Multiple
where?
chances for Saber Fox.
Let's take a rundown of the playoff drivers, starting from highest to lowest.
So Alajo
Um,
almost made it, but he's got a better chance of making it. Halleck has a better chance of making it for being in the top 10. Zach
What
Campbell
about,
as well.
what about
could be.
Conrad Evans?
Conrad Evans has finished ninth.
Finishes
yeah, let's talk
Ninth
about
place.
Conrad Evans. Relief driver gets a top 10.
second top 10 in
If
a
I
row.
was a team owner,
mind you.
And Sivier. Where's Sivier?
I'd
Oh,
look.
oh yeah,
I'd look
Sivier
at this
pitted.
guy.
It was bad luck for Sivier. So where did Sivier finish?
And Miyazaki, who had the pit.
Sivier finishes in 22nd. Unlucky for Sivier.
Well, I saw Sheridan. He's 11th. He's going to be more comfortable after getting involved in a wreck earlier. Owen Scott finishes 19th.
And
the
Conrad
fastest
Evans
lap.
will
Scott
take
had
home the
massive
fastest
damage.
lap time. Conrad Evans will take home the fastest lap time.
Conrad Evans, how about it? Have a day, kid.
Looks like you can never be good
Man,
nor bad.
man, these drivers at Southern Cross can show up.
Let me double
Well,
check.
that's,
Yep.
I'll tell you right now, that's exactly why Cam Wright Jr. wanted Conrad Evans in that car.
Well, what a race we've seen so far. I think this is the most chaotic race we've ever seen at Darlington. I think we've seen the most big wrecks out of this track so far. I
Can't believe I'm saying this, but for the first time, Drew Walker has a chance to not score a top 10 points finish for the first time in his career if he does not advance to the next round.
So that would mean for the first
That
time.
would be big.
For the first time in his career.
So,
If he does not finish well
so
at
if he is
Charlotte,
not getting the points next, our longest race, by the way, 400 laps, 600 miles.
Drew Walker's going to have to go the distance to keep that streak alive. 8 seasons he has finished in the top 10 in points every single season without fail.
This man is Mr.
That is an insane stat.
Consistency.
Well, what's
We'll
making
see
it
you
even more
though for
insane-
Charlotte, and
Yeah.
that's going to be the cutoff.
Longest.
Yeah, well, speaking of Charlotte, I'm going to figure out when I'm going to be doing Charlotte. I will try and make it 400 laps if I can. If I do, I think from today, let me check a look at what I can do. So I'm thinking, hopefully, towards the end of the weekend, I would have done Charlotte. Probably, most likely, Saturday or Sunday. I'll take a look at it. I'm thinking Saturday evening, around the time. I'll double check from now. I'll double check what's happening. But right now, I shall confirm we'll definitely do Charlotte. So in that case, we might as well get everything prepared. Not much to prepare for myself, basically, but guess for everyone, if they want to send a paint scheme, they can. I will definitely remind all in the Discord. But there you go. So Charlotte is up next, and last race, Jay Stavilla won the race after being a lap down, and
Big shocker there.
yeah, another shock. Could we see another shock win? We'll see. We don't know. I hope we'll see better racing at Charlotte. I know we've seen some unusual races sort of thing, but I can't say anymore. I can't speak too much. Let's just get on with it and focus on getting this race wrapped up. But hey, I can say again, most chaotic race we've ever seen at Darlington, and congrats to Howell for winning his first race. That will break the winless streak for God knows how long, how many races he's waited without a win. So that means between Sleeper Fox and Jerry Chen, both drivers will have had the longest waits of waiting for a race win. Well, in terms of winless streak, and Sleeper Fox without a race win, most number of races without a race win. So this is going to be getting better and better and better today.
I mean, if Daytona went their way, we would have seen
imagine that.
them in victory lane earlier than we thought. But imagine, man.
Yeah. So I guess there's nothing else I could add on. So I guess yeah. Oh boy, it is nearly 3 o'clock my time. I gotta get this wrapped up quickly. So right, so looks like anyone else gonna say any more? I don't think so. Right. So let's wrap it up. So thank you everyone for watching today's race. Thank you to Theodore Fox and Cameron Senior and I for the commentating. So we will hopefully see you guys again very, very soon. Coming up next, the big race here at Charlotte. So thank you everyone for watching this race. We will see you all back on the track very, very, very soon.